I'm just providing the name and the brand, and the fact that I do have a bit of a reputation in the cannabis world in Minnesota, because I was the governor who tried to legalize it way back at the turn of the century. And fortunately for all of us, I lit a small flame, and there were people that kept that little flame burning. And pretty soon that little flame grew, and it turned into a fire. And pretty soon the fire got the attention enough, and I'll never forget the day I got the phone call from Governor Walz. Awesome. He called me at home, and he said, "Governor," he said, "I think you need to be down in my office Monday morning at noon. I don't like going down there anymore." And he said, "No, this time," he said, "I think you should come down here." And I said, well, again, I repeated, "What is this about?" He said, "Well, it's something that you tried to do 20 years ago, and it took that long with government, but it showed that with persistency, it might take 20 years, but it can happen." He said, "Tomorrow I will be signing ending the prohibition of marijuana in the state of Minnesota." And he said, "I think you should be over my right shoulder so that when I sign it, I will hand you the pen." Because he said, "This was your idea." And he said, "And it's now coming to be a fact." And he said, "In our business, sometimes it's very rare where you can leave office and see the fruits of your labor happen 20 years later and still be alive to see it happen." And he said, "You're still alive. You deserve to be down here to see it happen." And I don't regret it. I just wish they'd eliminate all this red tape and just be simple with us. Treat us the same as alcohol. Come on. It ain't hard. You don't have to get all confusing out there. You sell booze, you can sell marijuana. Plain and simple. Put them under the same damn rules. And I remember Tommy telling me they're making a big mistake dividing it between, quote, recreational and medical. Tommy goes, "The entire plant's medical." He said those that smoke it for the euphoric feeling are doing it for their mental health, like post-traumatic stress, things of that nature, or frankly, just to relax. You know, this life is tough enough. And if it makes you feel good when you get home at night, people have a glass of wine, people do. What's wrong with getting home at night, relaxing, sitting down in front of your TV and smoking a joint?
Absolutely
Nothing.
nothing.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that for an adult. And that's all we're asking for. Treat us the same as alcohol, not differently.